Highway 38 that takes us out to Interstate 80. You can see how total crap this is. This is ridiculous, actually.
Yeah. 61's clear, but...
Yeah, Highway 61 is clear. This is, what, 38, Highway 38. It's a disaster.
Yeah, there's no substance.
Yeah, no real excuse for this, I don't think, because they had all the time in the world to clear it.
Yeah, it quit snowing about midnight last night. So they had
earlier than that,
a good 8 hours, 9 hours. Oh.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. So we're doing about 35 mile an hour trying to get out of town here. Like I said on that community post last night, if we can get 30 miles west, we should be in the clear.
Yeah.
Because 30 miles west, they didn't get. We just talked to our dispatcher up Cedar Rapids, or up by Cedar Rapids. She said they don't even have a snowflake on the ground up there, which is really weird.
Yeah, we should we'll run into problems from here to West Liberty, and then it should be in the clear all the way to Mount Grand Island.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping by the time we get to Grand Island and over into Wyoming, I'm hoping that they've got it all cleared off by now. Wyoming, not so much.
Nebraska is really good on clearing roads. Wyoming, everybody that's watching that drives knows Wyoming
sucks.
Yeah, if they get 2 snowflakes, they shut the interstate down. Those people can't clear a road to save their lives over in Wyoming.
No.
So anyway, we got our Hon load on. Took us about, what'd it take us, half hour just to get out of our driveway at home. Anyway, we got our Salt Lake City load on. Heading to Salt Lake City to Hon, dropping this, picking up another one right there at Salt Lake City and taking it back to Kansas.
Down 29, so we're hoping by tomorrow night, Wednesday morning, they have 29 reopened.
Yeah, because it was shut down last night. So that's the plan.
That's the plan.
For now. We'll pick back up as we're going across. Let's see some of the snow for those that like seeing it.
That Tony was supposed to go and do the drive test today, right?
Yeah.
So he should be good because they didn't have any snow up there.
No, they didn't have any snow in Cedar Rapids. And even if they did, doing a drive test in this would be ideal because you're just putting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not like it'd be difficult to do a drive test in the snow. But yeah, Tony let us know how that went.
Yeah.
I'm sure to go fine. It's like I said, it's an informal drive test. I mean, they want to make sure you can drive them back and all that, but
if you go with Greg, I went with Greg. It's really nerve-wracking because he was the safety guy, but he's a super nice guy. So.
Yeah. Yep. They just want to make sure that you can drive it and control the truck on curves and stuff like that. So I'm sure you did fine.
Yeah, you did good.
Let us know how you did on that. Other than that, we're gonna kill this thing so that we can focus on driving.
Let me try. Ready? GoPro, stop recording. It hates me.
GoPro, stop recording. Alright, so this is Interstate 80. We literally just got on Interstate 80 and you can see the difference. It's like night and day difference. Just want to show you guys the difference between, what do you want to call it?
State worker county?
Yeah, state and county. Let's call it that. I mean, this is clear. The only places that we found so far on 80 that's icy or snow covered is just at the slowdown points, like when you're coming up to an off-ramp. Going into the rest areas is a little iffy, but other than that, we got a little bit here, but nothing major at all. So, yeah, that's a big difference between state and county. do things backward. We're going to talk to you, and then we'll show you Donna's backing video from the last night at Salt Lake City and Han. So it's Tuesday morning. We got to Salt Lake City about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Got our trailer, or Donna did, and we were setting at like 55 on our load scale, which anything over 51, we know we're overweight. So we went over and scaled it, and I'll post the scale tickets so you can see them. Like the first one was like what, 13,360 on the steers, like 34.5 on the drives. We tried to adjust, and there wasn't no adjusting it, so we took it back. Henry did the load for us, so then we went back to the scale and rescaled again. And then we were over on the trailer by almost 900 pounds. I'll post that one. And so we slid the tandems and we kind of played with those, and we finally got it to where we were good on the trailer, good on the drives, 20 over on the steers. But
we've already burnt that off in fuel.
Yeah. What we needed to do was we needed to lose 6 gallons of fuel. We lost 6 gallons of fuel within about 5 miles of leaving Salt Lake, because you got to make that big climb out. Yeah. I've been watching we've got a digital readout, shows us how much fuel we got left. We started out with 128 gallons, and we just come down out of that climb, and we're at 110 now. So, we burned off the 20 pounds. I think we burned off the 20 pounds before we even got halfway up that hill. Yeah, so anyway, so that was a little bit of a fiasco. So we didn't end up getting out of there until what, 7? Oh God, I don't know when we got out of there, to be honest. 8 o'clock?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Maybe just turn that vent plane that way, it'll fall out. I think we got out of there about 8 o'clock finally, because the problem was the front of the trailer was too heavy. So he had to literally take everything out of the trailer, set it on the dock, and then reload the trailer basically backwards, so the heavy stuff was towards the back instead of the front, is what he ended up doing.
It's just weird because
very unusual for Han. Don't get me wrong. We're not complaining about Han.
No,
that has never happened in what, over 4 years of hauling for Han.
Yeah.
We have never had an issue with the weight. They couldn't figure it out either. She said she don't know. They put everything into the computer, and then it prints out a load sheet for them that shows them exactly where to put everything, so that don't happen. She said, I don't know. She said, I don't know what happened. I mean, they were, my God, the guy apologized for me for like a half hour straight. The guy was apologizing to me. So anyway, you know, it happened. I don't know what happened, but it happened. So we got that straightened out, and then we got an email from our DM saying 3 hours detention pay for the both of you.
Okay.
I wasn't even expecting that, so I was like, oh, sweet, thank you. So it all worked out in the end.
Merry Christmas to us.
Yeah, woo-hoo. I don't think you're going to be buying much Christmas with that. But anyway, guys, we're like 79,640 pounds. And the strange thing about that is, they say this load is only 41,400 pounds.
No way.
There's no way.
And we're at a half tank.
And we're at a half tank of fuel and a half tank of DEF. We pull out of Ogden, Utah, 44,000 pounds of salt, and we only scale like 78,000. There's no way I don't know what the deal is with this load. So
Speaking of Ogden.
Anyway, so that was the situation this morning. I don't know how she did.
He's gonna have to probably cut some out, because I did the turn. They had me in an area where it was.
What dock
like,
were you in?
Huh?
What dock did you go
13.
in? Well, you're about the center then.
Yeah, but I cut it too short, so I was like.
You cut it too soon.
Yeah, so I was kind of over the other dock, so I had to kind of get my way back over. But I don't know. I did it. I didn't wake him up. Well,
And I'll be honest, they're at Han at night. For number one, they don't have yellow lines painted for you,
no, it's pretty-
which any of you that drive know those yellow lines really help, especially at night. Number two, their dock lights, the red and green light.
Really bright.
Yeah, they're LEDs, and there must be 30 LEDs inside that little circle that's like this big, and they are so stinking bright that they literally blind you in the mirror. I'm not making excuses for you. I'm just saying that one can be tricky at night.
No, it's just the time that, I mean,
Well over
God, the
one
last
ahead.
time I backed into there, I got it in on like the first shot. and I didn't record it. And this time that I record it, I'm like,
That's because you knew you were recording it, so you're under pressure.
probably. I'll use that.
Yeah. So this was supposed to deliver to Kansas. Instead, we're taking it back to Nebraska, and we're going to drop it there in Nebraska. And then we're going to grab another load that's sitting there waiting for us in Nebraska and bring it back basically to where we were just at. We'll be back in the Salt Lake area probably like noon, 2 o'clock tomorrow, and our load don't deliver until I think it was 9 p.m. something like that, or 8 p.m. So we'll have a few hours to kill. Yeah. So that'd be it. I'll post Donna's backing video next. I'll probably cut some of it down, but I'll leave some of it. But I'll try to cut it if it's really long. I haven't watched it, so I'll cut it down if I have to for you guys. So you know,
it's only like